Why'd I go full screen? Okay.
The NBA playoffs presented by Google. It's the conference semifinals delivered by Chipotle. Minnesota looks to take a commanding 3-1 series lead over Golden State tonight at Chase Center in San Francisco. The Wolves' star tandem of Anthony Edwards and Julius Randle were spectacular in Game 3. Edwards had 36 points, Randle a triple-double. Golden State without Steph Curry for the third straight game. Can Jimmy Butler, who had 33 points in Game 3, do it again? Jonathan Kuminga, a 30-point Game 3. He, too, looks for a repeat performance. Winner of this series on to the conference finals to face either Oklahoma City or Denver. 2-2 that series. Game 5 tomorrow night. Usual for Minnesota. Same 5 for Golden State.
I'm not going to fake no reactions. I know the Minnesota Timberwolves won. Then why I say it like that? Minnesota Timberwolves won because I saw it on Instagram when I was in school. I was going to Instagram and just paused my phone, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I can't stay away from Instagram and TikTok for the whole day, bro. That's not something I can't do, bro. It controls my life for some reason. I don't know why. But I haven't seen the game, though. So all them dunks and all them fucking bad defenses, that's real reaction right there. I just know who's going to win, though.
From Game 3 rather, with Trayce Jackson-Davis getting the start. Steph Curry out of the lineup with that hamstring injury suffered in the win in Game 1. And an adjustment made by Steve Kerr. Jackson-Davis will start out on Julius Randle, trying to shut him down. Anthony Edwards, just 16 first-half points in the series, 63 second-half points.
Because I don't say when it goes up.
Minnesota will start with possession. Just 2 rebounds, fouled out. Draymond did with 5 minutes to go in the loss the other night. Good start for him with the first points of the game.
And great at the start. Have to get offensive contributions from your starters.
Randle drills a 3. Julius Randle averaging. Here's Podziemski on the drop.
Well, he just pulling on his shirt.
Randle averaging. Here's Podziemski on the drive. Pull-up jumper. It's good. Great sign for Golden State with Podziemski here in the first 4 minutes, and he had all of Game 3. He was 1 for 10 on Saturday. Edwards swishes home a 3-ball. Draymond Green, he'll fire and hit a 3. Draymond Green, he'll fire and hit a 3.
The Curry pass, shoot for all to Draymond. Before he got that handshake in the locker room. Curry's on the fight table. Draymond, take this. What's that, Curry? It's shoot for all. It's a fraction of my power, but it will help you. Take it.
A 3. Rebound Gobert. Quick outlet Conley. Races up the court. Nobody stops ball. And Conley hits a 3. Most important offensive player.
And against the team this long and athletic defensively, you need Kuminga because he can do things missing, and it's the area of the floor he's been giving the Warriors a nightmare with.
Jackson-Davis with the flush. Randle got enough airspace to can a 3-pointer.
Everything is happening in the flow.
Green up top, made one earlier, makes another one. Draymond Kuminga with the step and kick. Here's Payton for 3, and he got it. Golden State retakes the lead. Naz Reid shooting 50% from 3 in the postseason, but drives here and kisses it home.
Half court, Kevon Looney going vertical to get that contest.
And you saw Steve Kerr egging on Jonathan Kuminga to get into the front court.
Forward to dribble and getting to a spot that he's comfortable with.
Edwards struggling again in the first half tonight, but hits there. He was just 1 for 6
for the opening quarter.
Inbound to Alexander Walker. 3 seconds left. He drives and scores against Draymond Green. 1 second left. Baseball pass down court. Payton with the catch. Oh, around and out for Payton.
Sidelines with Chris Finch. Chris, what did you think of your defensive start?
Well, a little loose on some of our coverages. We got to get out to contest some of these shots too.
What did you like about the way Julius found his rhythm within the flow of the offense?
Yeah, came out being aggressive just like every game so far this series, so we're going to need that.
Thanks, Chris.
Thank you.
Triple-double, the first of his playoff career in the Game 3 win. Hield got caught in the air, feeds Looney, who had to put it up with a second on it. Reed on the step back, and that's good, a three. Nas Reed, shooting good player, sixth man of the year last year. Turnover, Kuminga, Reed up the floor, to the corner. Conley, Alexander Walker, the trailer three is good. Randle with a jab step, fires, gets a three. Julius Randle, three for a touch on the perimeter. Puts it on the deck. Missed it, but the second time, it's good. Randle gathers, launches, and scores!
Every shot imaginable here in the first half.
Green turns it over. McDaniels in the open floor with the step through, hang, and Butler aware. Spins into the paint, 12-footer is up, and good. Getting the bounce, Jimmy Butler starting to get going. Offensive basket interference, so no bucket, 44-41. DiVincenzo finally. McDaniels with the deep catch. Out to Edwards. Edwards on the blow-by, the hang, and the finish. 8 for the Wolves. Matches their largest of tonight. Hield for three. Good! He's underneath trying to block out Gobert. Here comes Draymond Green. Stops at the free throw line. Missed it. The tip no good. Looney is there though and puts it back in. Three is short. Gobert bats it out. Hield takes it away though from Edwards and gets the layup on the other end. Alexander Walker skips to Edwards, and Edwards gets some time and swishes home. 5 seconds to go. Kuminga 16 points, 8 of 8 at the line. 2 seconds left. Edwards, long three, and Anthony Edwards beats the buzzer with a triple. He had 2 defenders on him from about 30 feet away.
Up a little bit, but Warriors doing a nice job keeping him off the glass.
Randle for three. It's good. Julius Randle with his Draymond Green, very productive first half. Beautiful shot by Green on the reverse layup. Up to 10 points in 3+ games. Podziemski in the lane. Missed the shot. The putback though by Minnesota looking to retake the lead. Great move by Edwards. Knifing through the lane. Goes to the left hand. Just an absolutely gorgeous shot. It's the midway point of the second quarter. But he scores there. 9 points. Edwards step through, foul, and puts it in with the left hand. Anthony Edwards, who led the round, didn't foul him. Numbers for the Wolves. Randle takes to the corner, Conley. And Mike Conley's three pushes the lead to 6. Edwards tries another three. Edwards switches that one home. Rips the net on a triple. It's again. Edwards for three. Of course! Anthony Edwards can't miss. Randle and Edwards have combined for 15 points. DiVincenzo got another three, the 16th of the game. Here's Edwards. Stops at the free throw line and scores again. 30 points for Anthony Edwards. 16 to 8 here in the quarter. But a turnover by Edwards. Interception from Podziemski. Kuminga downhill, gets the layup. They go 3-1 in the series before they go home for Game 5 Wednesday. Lob to Gobert from Alexander Walker.
That level of dribble penetration against the zone, there's no backside protection.
Butler finally finds his way back to the free throws. Okay. Alexander Walker drives. They swing it around to DiVincenzo. Fires underneath. And getting the basket tonight. Not as aggressive as we saw the other night. Game 3, 12 points. Team down 16. Nice pass. Randle with the stuff. DiVincenzo.
Minnesota's putting on with their half-court offense.
Kuminga hangs and got that one to fall.
Not just the three-point shooting. They're getting anything they want at the rim, and now here they are turning up the defense to get some transition.
McDaniels finishes at the rim.
With 4 minutes to go, didn't walk out of here with a win. And I think it's taken a toll on them in this one.
An 8-second difference between the game and shot clocks here at the end of the third quarter. Randle on the cut, and Randle banks it home. He's got 26. Buddy Hield spinning on DiVincenzo and getting the layup.
No Gobert on the floor. There are opportunities. If you keep your dribble, you can get all the way to the rim.
Speaking of getting all the way to the rim, and we've seen Alexander Walker around the screen. Reed's pass intercepted by Hield. And Hield blew the layup. Pajemski is there, though, with the stick back.
Yeah, Dave. Well, Finch says Anthony Edwards' consistency throughout the playoffs this season has been his biggest area of growth this year. Finch has
pointers since the 4:49 mark of the second quarter. They've missed 7 straight. They get a 2-pointer from Draymond Green for Green.
Can't trade baskets at this point. Golden State has to get stopped, but Minnesota is just getting the
Hield tracks it down in midcourt. Pajemski underneath. Great play, McDaniels. They're going to count the basket. Has paid off in so many ways here this postseason, especially with the way the Wolves play on the road. If they win this game, they're 10-3. Close this out. 6.5 to go. Leading by 20.
And their stars leading the way. Julius Randle again with a floater. And after getting 60 combined in game 3, they're back to 59 tonight.
And they just had their big. Jimmy Butler might be on the bench for good as you look at Santos and Spencer, Moody, and Kevin Knox in the game. So it looks like
to somehow get this to a game 6 at minimum where he could reemerge.
Post for 3. Edwards looking to take Knox off the dribble, and he coughs it up. Numbers for the Warriors if they hurry. Knox in transition with the slam.
Did everything they needed to offensively, but it's just so difficult. Any team in this league, as Moody steps into a 3, they're a very complete basketball team, and this has been impressive what they've done here tonight.
And the 2 best teams in the East are in trouble. Cleveland, we don't know the update yet. Maybe have that on SportsCenter for you. Santos with the basket. 10-point game. Minus Edwards, Chris Finch keeping the other starters on the floor. Santos 3. Second last 7-point game. The Minnesota Timberwolves lead.
Hey, why them bench players? Loki was put in BTA for that what was it? The little 2 minutes in the fourth quarter, boy. Come on now. They were putting in pain. Putting in pain. Let's see the box scores. Julius Randle 31. Not gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. He was playing good. He was playing good. This man Julius Randle really like finding his place on the team. He not the star, but he found his place. McDaniels, hey, he's decent, bro. Rudy Gobert. How y'all McDaniels getting more rebounds than you? Damn, 40 minutes? Damn. It's crazy. 30 for Ant. Can't expect less than that. Mike Conley, 11 points. I'm shocked. DiVincenzo 9. Nas Reed, Alexander Walker. All right, Warriors. You got a lot of people on the stat sheet. You got Trim. Ain't nobody really stand out. 11 free throws is kind of crazy though. 12 free throws is kind of crazy, but nobody really stand out. Let me check the free. You see, there's nobody really stand out for real. But like, we got